Okay, let's take a moment to talk about 4-color in the current state of Modern and why I choose Keruga in the regional championship. So first things first, I don't think 4-color is that good positioned right now in the meta game. So why do I still play 4-color when it's not good in the meta game? I mean, the main reason I play it because I just love 4-color and it's a deck I can play the best. And I think you just have a big advantage if you know your deck and know what you're doing than just taking a random tier 1 deck that everyone expects. Which lets me get to point number 2. I actually hate to play 4-color when it's the best deck in the format. We've seen that right when Lord of the Rings came out. It was LMS Bologna, and it was like 1 week after the One Ring came out. Everybody expected 4-color, and it was one of the most played decks. And that's why most 4-colorists played Elegnon in the main board. Now we've seen a lot of Tron and Coffers be good at day 1 because they played against a lot of 4-color, and then they sucked on day 2 because 4-color wasn't actually that good. And not many 4-colorists made day 2, so that tournament, like, 4-color was a real big loser. Yeah, when everybody expects 4-color to be good and it's one of the most played decks, I think it's just pretty bad because people can build for it. I mean, when you expect 4-color to be good, you can just bring Scape Shift or like Coffers, like I said, and get the 4-color players. And that's exactly the reason why I like 4-color now, because not many people play it. I mean, people expect it. There are always 4-color players. But it's not one of the most played decks, like it's not even in the top 6 or 7 most played decks. And now is the big question why I play Keruga over regular 4-color lists. Like I've tried the 1 and 6 halfling lists, but I just don't like them. The biggest problem of those lists after Beanstalk ban is those decks just flood so easily. I think, like, let's look at it. Half the deck is just mana sources. Like 31 cards in a deck just do nothing. But if you're gonna draw cards with your ring, you're just gonna draw more nothing because half the deck is basically just mana sources. That's my biggest problem with it. I mean, it's better in the early game. I'm not gonna deny that. It's better against Cascade. So you're gonna have a better Rhino matchup, you're gonna have a better Living End matchup, because you have the uncountable turn 2 to Fairy. Obviously, Halfling, of course, great on turn 1, but okay on turn 2, because you can still turn 3 One Ring or Omnath. But just in the late game, gets very bad very easily. So I'm just still on Keruga. I think with Keruga, I really like that the deck is just full of action and it's not... I mean, the deck can flood as well, but it's more unlikely. You have like every card basically does something for the most part. In this version I have like 24 lands, 2 Lorna Wheels, but even those 4 cards in the late game you still have access to your companion, which is a pretty important part. And yeah, I do like Tishana right now, so that's gonna be my deck of choice. And I also adjusted the mana base. I'm playing now 2 of the black-red Triumphs. And for anybody that wants to know why, it's just because you fetch it on turn 1, you're gonna have black and red, your 2 splash colors. You wanna have them on turn 1, and then you can just continue to fetch your basics. And you're just set up with all the colors. If you have the other black Triumphs, you're gonna go, okay, turn 1, fetch my black Triumph. Then turn 2, if you wanna fire something, if you wanna dead something, you have to shock yourself. And then there's matchups you don't wanna take any damage. Yeah, and if you just get turn 1 Raukum Triumph, then you usually don't have time to fetch the black Triumph on turn 2 or turn 3. Then you're just behind on your ley line, so I really like the 2 black Triumphs in the main. The sideboard guide also is out now, so if you want to have the sideboard guide for my Keruga list, just go on my Patreon. Link is in the description. It's €5, and yeah, helps to support me, helps me to make more videos for YouTube. And that's it. Let's jump into a league and let's see how it goes. This hand is right weak on the draw. I probably should mulligan that. Yeah, that looks better. Opponent lasting 24 days against prowess. I still think on the mulligan let's bottom Tishana. Orble. Steam Vents. And Breeding. Okay, that's acceptable. Stomping Crown tapped. So that is good. Okay, that's a Ragavan. Actually, it looks a bit more like Murktide and not like prowess. Let's just pass. He has Spell Pierce. I am gonna use my Solitude. Can't really afford to let him take over the game with that Ragavan. Another Steam Vents. And the Channeler. Ooh, tapping out. Okay, nice. Pop the Fable. Ooh, Desperation Iteration. Ho ho ho! Unholy Exiled? You wanna tell me you don't have a land? Oh boy. Okay, I'll discard the Dead Gone. Land would be nice. Okay, in that case I'm just gonna play the One Wing. A 2-land I might have played my Omnath. Yeah, would not have hit the land, so... Put it in. And the heat. Okay, priority number 1 is to kill the Channeler. Definitely don't wanna die to my Wing. Okay, I think I'll just play my Fable. Okay, it's unlikely there's another spell piece, so you already used one. And if I just shock or fetch play Omnath, let's just get heated. So I'm gonna play the Fable, that gives me more looks for removal spell for next turn. I'm gonna go to 11, I'm gonna go to 9. Okay, Spireball of Exile, not the best. No, it kills my Reflection. Okay, so he's tapping out, I can just resolve my Omnath. That might not be totally the case, because he still could have Subtlety. I think basically everybody plays now 1 in the main. I would prefer to find another Wing. What if Fairy? Okay, let's just go for Omnath. Do we have the one of Subtlety? No? Then it's game over. Question now is if I just bounce my Wing. Probably. Would have been better to play my stuff after I attack. Then I could have played a Fable. But yeah, at this point, I don't think it really matters. I'm so far ahead. Not even the 4th iteration gets my opponent out of this. Alright, Murktide. It's Murktide. I just bring in 3 disputes. And I cut 2 Tidebinders. And 1 Wing. While Wing is good, often enough when I bought out my Tishanas, it just kills me. Or I just get spell pierced or anything. It's just a 4-mana card that it's really hard to resolve most of the time. I mean, if my opponent just taps out because they're desperate, then that's another thing, but usually that should not be the case. I can work with this. I don't have a turn 1 answer to Ragavan, but they can't always have it. What is the percentage they have a turn 1 Ragavan? Maybe 40%? Or maybe 100%. Go. Exile my Wing. Here we're gonna go for Chantwium, and then we can go basic plain Slay Line. Or Fire Ice. I guess it's better. I don't have blue yet, but I'll find blue eventually. I think it's more important now to get my basic planes. I'm not expecting this to resolve. Okay, at least they used a counter spell. That means they don't have a spell pierce. They're doing something. Little Blood Moon? Okay. That's why you get your basic planes. And that gets me a basic island. Perfect. Let's just go for Fable. Ooh, Fast Pitch Subtlety. Only 1 card in hand. Feeling good about this. Cute, you can have it. Get an island. I'm just gonna Leyland Binding the Ragavan. Okay, more counter magic. Snapcaster? What is going on over there? Okay. Snapcaster it is. Dispute. Well, the Fairy does not do much here. Guess I just have to Tidebinder block. Fire Ice would be a nice draw. Oh my god, how much counter magic? There has been 2 counter spells and a force. Fable. Okay, Fable does him more than the Teferi, I guess. Weird in, sure. Also to mention, my opponent has the absolute nuts. Turn 1 Ragavan, turn 3 Blood Moon with like 4 counter spells. Can't imagine any possible better hand. Okay, Binding is pretty nice. Let's discard 1 Teferi now. Okay, I think I'll just going for Binding with Dispute backup. Okay. Well, Dispute is pretty dead right now. He has like 6 mana. Channeler, yeah. Okay, only 1 card in hand. Probably a land. Oh, more Omnaths. GG. Okay, he has 2 subtleties. Force of Negation. A million counter spells. No force for Blood Moon. Why? No. Why would I ever bring a force against Murktide? Keep 7, turn 1 Ragavan. Fire Binding. Okay, no force. Don't think I wanna slam my Fable. Go. Channeler. Sure. Okay. Let's go for Plains Fable. Protected with Dispute. Okay, you can surveil. Shredder. Okay. The Ragavan. Cards once another land. Demons untapped. Trading. Okay, so gets Delirium. Can hit me for free. Not bad. Also not bad. I kinda like my hand. The One Ring. Draw. Good. Might as well attack. Trades. Love that. Upkeep, I'll exile the Channeler. Dispute, nice draw. Draw 2. Tishana. No. How about no? So many options. Just go to Fairy. It's got a heat. Heat. Okay. That makes sense. That's 2 heats that don't hit my Omnath, so I'm happy with that. Yo. Shredder. Pass. Okay, just let me do whatever I want. Let's draw Omnath. Land. Sure, you can surveil. I'll accept. Alright. That's a keep for sure. Insertive. Temple Garden. Okay. Not a combo you see every day. Temple Garden Young Wolf. Definitely not a combo you see every day. Don't know what to expect. Plains. Yeah, nah. Devoted Wood. Okay. Devoted Wood it is. Okay, let's just fire it. And usually it would be better to exile it, but if they know what they're doing, they can sack it in response. Go. Okay, lay off the Hydra, sure. Do I have a Soul Called one? No, not a Devoted Void. Okay. Listen. I don't want you to have mana. Die. Go. Okay. Not a Young Wolf. Giver. Sure. Can anybody tell me why there are Young Wolves in his deck? Just because of Soul Called one? Is there something else that I should worry about? Ballista, Called One, and Wolf is a combo. Okay, I see. Amris Call. What is he gonna get? A Quist. Oh. Yeah, that's okay. As long as I draw a land. Okay, I did draw the land. Okay, I assume I just kill the Quist. Play a Fable. And go. Okay, there's the Cold One. Attenzione. Okay, gets it to it. Now things get a little bit more interesting. Okay, draw 3. Good. Discard 2 lands. Okay, we even got a Tishana. Let's just start off with a binding. We just take Keruga to hand. And I'll keep up Tishana. Pass. Another Quist. Minus. We counted that. Next turn we're gonna draw 2 million cards. Okay, opponent concedes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We would have drawn 7 cards with Keruga. Pretty good. Okay, Devoted Wood with Soul Called one. Might want Wear Tear. At least 1. Maybe 2 versus 2 Fable. That seems fine to me. Sure. Heave for a while. Okay. Long time no see. Stranglewood Geist. Okay, the beats are on. Teferino. Go. Young Wolf. Not that great of a fire target. I guess a Solitude one. Don't want to take infinite amounts of damage. Called one. Okay. Am I risking dying I'll just keep up my fire. Okay. The pump fake. Okay. Now we know they don't have 2 drops. I can take one. Not a young wolf. What am I supposed to do here? I'll just chill with my fire ices, I don't know. Damris call, okay. Devoted Druid. Sure. What does Devoted Druid accomplish? Okay, another 2-drop. Vizier. Okay, they have infinite mana. Let's see what the payoff is. I can't stop it. Maybe the payoff is just lay off the Hydra and I'll just tap it. Are they gonna have the natural Walking Ballista in hand? Okay, that's a Walking Ballista. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I guess now I'll just shoot the Vizier. I need an Omnath or something that stabilizes me from those 1/1s. What is that? Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, put this one on it. Okay. Binding. Ah, that's good. Let's go Teferino. What do I even bounce? I guess that guy. Oh, I'm an idiot, I don't have black mana yet. Oh, I played the wrong land. Okay, we don't have binding up. Okay, Tishana is pretty good. Be ready for a while. Why didn't I take Devoted Wood in response? I guess it didn't matter because they had the cold one. Okay. That thing doesn't have trample, right? So let's in response. Let's binding the cold one. Oh, no, let's take the cold one. Why you didn't Tishana the Druid? Because they can just sack it and then they have cold one still. I don't know, and they still make infinite mana in response. Just have to find an answer here. We did not. Yeah, I definitely did not play that game optimal. No changes. I should more often responded to the foil activation, but I don't think it would have mattered because they still had called one. So when a Leyland Binding to it, they can still sack it and then need it with called one and do it with the other creatures. So I don't think it would have really mattered. It kind of sucks. Guess on a blade's fine. Okay, Captive 6. Land go. Partsies? No. Young Wolf. Sure. Good draw. Go. Okay, turn to Eve a while. Classic. Just gonna Tishana the Eve a while. Trigger on the stack. And we say no. Denied. Why not the Fairy Bouncing Young Wolf? Because they're just gonna while it in next turn anyway. Let's just... The Fairy bounce the Devoted Druid. Let's chill. Okay, Devoted Druid is back. Land. Also, pitches to Solitude. Bit better than Force of Vigor here. Let's go for another raid. Let's go for Band. Plus Shark. And go. If my opponent doesn't do anything, I'm gonna just cast Lord Revealed, I guess. 4 mana. Walking Ballista for 2. Oh, not that I can do anything against it. Okay, kill Teferino. Sure, that's fine. That's also pretty good. Fable. I wanna keep at least 1 red up and a bunch of white. I guess now I can start attacking. Maybe I wanna exile the Devoted to it. Why not? Okay, let's die. It's fine with me. Ah, Besiege for my... Okay, sure. It's totally acceptable. Green, white... let's say no. Alright. Good draw. Sure, let's exile the Vizier. Card? Card for 2. Okay. Devoted Druid. That is fine. Only 1 card in hand. Go. Giver. Sure. Untap Devoted Druid. Okay. Pass. That's Solitude. I guess the Devoted Druid. Attack. Sure, go to 1. If I Keruga, how many mana do I have left up? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I still have 3 mana up. Spin the deck. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Solitude white card, perfect. Damris Call, sure. Extraction Specialist. Sure, what do you get back? Devoted Wood. The slight feeling this is game over. Slight feeling he's not gonna survive this. Okay. Perfectly fine hand. Hello, have I thought about Supreme Verdict? Yeah, I played Supreme Verdict in my last version of the deck, but I replaced it with the Tishana Tidebinder. Don't these decks get walled by Amulet? Actually, I'm 2-0 versus Amulet with this version. We have a lot of game against Amulet. Tishana Tidebinder very strong in that matchup as well. Reading Pool untapped. That can only mean Rhinos or Living End, my 2 favorite matchups. It is Living End! Woo! Grief me, daddy. Oh? Oh? Attenzione! Is Chunt off the table for Ghent? Like I said, it's 80% gonna be Keruga, 20% Chunt. Sweet Wave. He doesn't have a land. Full Graveyard. Solitude, okay. Won't change much. Will the next set be released? Double Grief! Living End. A lot of cards for Living End. For final end. Now, if all I could hit is another land, then I would be pretty happy. Grief! Yay! I'm gonna Solitude the Grief. Look at the hand. Takes the fairy, okay. Land would be perfect. Not a fairy. Okay. Michael. Land? It's a good non-land card. Okay. It's too early to Violent Outburst. Let's just slam the fairy. I'm a big fan of slamming in this matchup. Like, he took the Teferi earlier, that might mean he doesn't have an answer for it. Up. 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 Go. Now it could be time to hardcast his creatures. Yeah. Bounce. Let's guess. Take Keruga to hand? Go. Oh no, they can hardcast Grief. Hardcast Street Wave, oh no. Well, I'm not gonna fetch a black land. Need more white. How about a Temple Garden? Plus, I guess I'll just cast Endurance and block. Oh no. 7 drops are coming. Oh no, 4 drop. And he can pay for Dispute. It's draw binding. Okay. I guess I'll Keruga. And then I'll jump. Alright. That was quite the interesting game. What can I do for game number 3? My Fire Eaters get a bit more interesting. Because I can stop their turn 3 Cascade to slam my Teferi or my Tishana on turn 3. So maybe Fable out. Maybe a Binding out for 2 Fire Eyes. Don't think I can afford money more. Hand is pretty slow on the draw. But I think it's good enough because I can Solitude, pitch my Omnath to stop their turn 3. Like, it's pretty hard for them to do it on turn 3. They need a really lot of cyclers if they want to go for it on turn 3. That's a good one. Okay, land. Ooh, that's a good draw. Go. I mean, he can go for it on turn 3, but maybe one Solitude just beats him. If he doesn't have multiple Street Waves. Okay, just passes. Here I actually could take Keruga to... I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go get Keruga to my hand, and then I can discard to hand size. Because it's too early for him to go off. Discard the Keruga to hand size. Okay, he has a lot of cyclers. Maybe it was a bit too risky. But I'm gonna get a Keruga back that can trade for Riverwinder. Okay, if he passes, I'm liking my chances. Then I have Tishana with Dispute back up. Go. Okay, no cyclers anymore. So probably a handful of interaction. That's an interesting draw. Very interesting draw. Like I said, I think his hand is full of interaction. Like full. I think I'll pass. And I discard Omnath to hand size. Go. No, it's like they can't really. My graveyard is better than theirs. Yeah, especially with the second Teferi. I guess I'm gonna go for a ring. Might as well go for gold. Like, he can't really Living End. Okay, he draw. Okay. Solitude. Okay. Living End resolves. Okay, one more cycler. That's fine. Another one. Okay, that's getting a bit much, but should still be fine. Solitude. This guy. Draw a card and draw 2 more cards. That's a stack. We're still in my main phase. I guess I did play my land, right? Yeah, I think I did play my land. Okay, let's draw 2. For negation, okay. Let's draw another one. Another Teferi, very good. Exile his guy. Okay, forces. Draw Dispute. Okay. And that's Living End. Man, I'm really happy I adapted my sideboard, because Living End was not a great matchup, but my sideboard is stacked now. 3 Dispute, 3 Force, Subtlety, 3 Endurance, 3 Tishanas. Actually a lot of ways to fight. Match number 4. On the play with a great hand. Ooh, opponent on the multi 5. That either means they're really unlucky, or they're playing a really unfair combo deck. Or Dredge and Tron. Stomping Ground, go. Okay, they're just unlucky. That's fine. We take that. They're gonna try to scam me. I fancies. My hand is good. You can take whatever spell you want. Each of them makes sense to take. I guess you should take the Fairy or the Ring. Yeah, agrees. Oh, great draw. Okay, Ice your land. Binding, nice. Blood Crypt. Tapped. You guys, how do you think Scam likes a Fable? Do you think they will enjoy that? What is it gonna be? A Dotty. Impressive? Not. Okay, I'm just gonna play Ring. Draw. Land, perfect. Go ahead. Scam, such a free matchup for me. I don't consider it free. I mean, if they multi 5, then I can live with it. Okay, nice. Start off with an attack. Okay, let's draw 2. Show me the Bowmaster. There it is. No. Draw 2. No land, how unlucky. Green red. Let's play an Omnath. That would be the perfect timing to scoop it up. Land is good. And go. Yeah. Look at it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at it and concede. Okay, Raktor Scam. Guess I want the Subtlety. That could be the only thing I would imagine. I mean, maybe there's a discussion about Verter because they have Fable and they have Blood Moon. I think my deck is pretty much perfect. Devon Subtlety probably is good enough. Maybe that over one Tishana. You think Subtlety sucks as a scam? Well, it's the only thing you can do against the turn 1 scam. His hand is bad. Question is if it's bad enough to mulligan. I think it's good enough to keep. I mean, it's not good enough to keep. Maybe it's an easy mulligan. But at least I have fetch lands. I can play around Blood Moon. I have Fire Ice. Go. Ragavan hits. A forest. Oh no! My forest! Fartsies. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting dismantled. Yeah, that's the worst case. Ragavan into double Fartsies. I can't imagine anything worse. That's good though. Okay, so Chantwiam Hallowed Fountain. Hope I don't get Blood Mooned. Okay, let's hope for no Blood Moon. Because I will exile the Ragavan. Okay, that's probably not a Blood Moon, that's probably a Hardcast Grief. Or Verse Shieldred. It's a Blood Moon. But they don't have Swamps. Okay. Can still draw Fables. They have another Ragavan, it's probably game over. No, they don't have anything. Alright, we keep on playing. We're playing the good old Blood Moon game. Oh! Oh! Go! Looks like I'm winning the Blood Moon game. Terminate. Wow, he used his black mana for that. That's awesome. Okay, now I feel even better. Okay, discard 2 mountains. 4 mountains. And we continue. So hope he doesn't find a Fable. God damn it. Ooh. What happens if we have fetches to play around Blood Moon? Like I said I'm gonna exile the Ragavan. And, you know, basics don't work with Leyland Binding. And if they have the Blood Moon, they have the Blood Moon. But, yeah. Either you get hit by Ragavan or you play around Blood Moon. Oh, opponent. Okay. Hope I don't lose to the flipped Fables, but it's very possible. Still need to draw a ring or a second Fable. Sender plus Plains, fetch first end of turn. At that point I didn't have the binding in hand. So I still wanted to give me the option to go Plains Island. Not so bad. But sure. Yeah, we're not drawing more Fables or rings. But I'm feeling more confident now that my opponent boards in Magus of the Moon. That gives me more hope. Okay, okay, you got it. You got it. Yeah. Don't I think it would have been better to make 3 copies of Reflection instead of being the second Blood Moon. But okay. I can still get out of this if I just draw 1 more Fable. Or maybe 1 Ring. I think I still have good chances to get out of this. Okay, yeah. Let's see if they see the Reflection line. Okay, they see it. Sure, that's a good hand. Go. Swamp Thoughtseize. With the lack of green cards, you might play Boseiju instead of Force. Those cards are not comparable. Ace your land. Okay, land is perfect. Go. I'm not gonna tap their land. That could easily end in a Bowmaster. Now they can play a Blood Moon if they want. Okay, they choose not to. Land? No, look at that! Basic forest, huh? I'll take it. Omnath, draw. Bowmaster is okay. Oh, they have a bolt as well. Nothing I can do about that. Basic mountain? So you are telling me you're playing like 4 Blood Moons and a basic mountain in your deck. That's quite crazy. But okay. Everybody his own. Nothing. That is good. Well, let's just go Fable. Go. Bolt my Fable. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll bind in the Arc. He just has nothing. I can beat nothing. That's the one thing I can beat. Oh yeah, no, we don't have to discard anything. Play a land. Would I take Keruga to hand? No, I think I'll just Solitude the Bowmaster. They do nothing. Takenuma. Wow, they are desperate. They find the Magus of the Moon. You got it, bro. Okay, still on the attack. Sure, come at me. Magus of the Moon. Like, do I care? Do I really care? I guess I'm just gonna Tishana. Ah, Subtlety. I kinda wanna keep that Solitude for like a bigger threat. Or even the Bowmaster, but I'm more scared of like a Sheoldred. Like forces into Sheoldred. That would be annoying. Okay, while we're waiting, let's give Patsy her deserved snacks. That's a Magic the Gathering card I like. The Uno Ring. Attack. That might be like 3 scam spells. That would make sense. I don't even know if I should just fire the Bowmaster here. Yeah, I'm not gonna fire. I'm expecting a bunch of scam spells in hand. Stomp. Okay, I got stomped. Okay, 2 cards in hand. I guess I have protection. I guess I'll do it. Let's see. Show me the scam spell. Ah, they stomped so I can take combat damage. Ooh, smart. Yeah, I didn't think about it. You're right. Okay, they're not dead after all. I'm gonna draw a card in response. Not a Fire Ice. What old cards would I like to be reprinted in Modern Horizons 3? I would like to have Force of Will. I want Force of Will for Keruga. We need more free spells. I don't know, let's just print Mental Misstep, but with like 0 mana counter spell that costs 0. I would like that. Okay, we're just gonna hardcast Solitude. Wait! I don't have double white. Attenzione, we don't have double white. Okay. Dirty White Walker. Okay, I guess Solitude, your Bone Crusher. I hope I don't die to my ring. I still have not... I guess I've seen one Omnath. Let's try another Omnath. Or Tishana. Fable is good. Double Fable. Okay. Double Fable it is. Let's hope I don't die to my ring. And it doesn't draw a Bolt. Or Shieldred. Oh, don't draw Shieldred. Okay, just a Molten Collapse. Everything good. Everything good. We have so many draws. We will find the Omnath. There's the Omnath. Okay, yes, this kind of the fairy, sure. Draw. Omnath. Land. Attack. Teferino. Bounce my ring. Play the ring. Save. Go. How about the concession, maybe? Draw a card. Fire you. Win. Yeah, play it out. I might misclick on my attack. Ooh, man, we fought hard in all those. It all went to game 3. Okay, we found the final opponent. And we're on the play. Reveal Keruga. Ooh. This hand does not cost anything. Is that a mulligan, though? I mean, if it were any land, we can cast our stuff. And if it were non-land cards, we can also cast the non-land cards. Assuming those non-land cards are not right. It's fine. We're on the play. On the draw, you mulligan that. On the play. You know what? Call me crazy. I don't like to mulligan. Swamp? Fartsies. Look, we don't mulligan against Swamp Fartsies hands. Never punished. Coffers is fine. Since we got Tishana, the Coffers matchup is not bad. I would take an Omnath. Okay. Okay, great draw. Also known as Time Walk. I like Time Walk. There it is. Swamp. Okay. I think it's a bit too obvious if we just shock pass. I think that's too obvious. And they don't have anything I need to Tishana Tidebind on turn 3 other than Field of Ruin. Which Field of Ruin actually would help me. So I think we're just tapping out here. The important turn is the turn 4. Okay, we don't draw anything. Bowmaster. Okay, I can Tishana that. And of course the worst thing happened. We didn't draw the land. But we might have some time. As long as my opponent doesn't go Urborg. Sure, block. Not a Bowmaster. That was to be expected. Land. Nice. Sacred Foundry. The One Ring. I'm not gonna draw, but I just wanna get it down. Go. Okay, second Coffers doesn't do anything. Sure. Draw Fable. Okay, let's fire here. And then draw a card. Okay, no land. Go. Demolition Field. Alright. Okay, doesn't go for it. Yeah, please do it in my turn. In my draw step. I'm gonna Tishana it. Nothing. Okay. I kind of wanna Tishana it. I don't know. No. That's what we call a self-strip mine. I could get a black Twime here, but I think I prefer having double white. I think I'm just gonna get banned. With that being said, I probably don't need double white right now. Just wanna play Fable and keep up Leyland Binding or Fire Ice. Okay. To the forest. Just go for Fable, keep up Binding and Fire Ice. I just have to try to not die to my own ring and everything is good. Let's discard land wing. No, here's something. Fatal push. That resolves. Discard land. Guess upkeep adds your land. I would not mind trying an Omnath. Oh no, he found the Robok. Now things could get sketchy. Yep, we are testing for Ghent. Okay, how much mana? 5, 8? Something like that. Ring. Sheldred. Okay, no problem. Ah, okay. Does not act. In that case, we're just binding the Sheldred and he can draw 1 card. Okay, take 3. Draw. We found Omnath, so there's no need. I guess there's still need to draw for now. Did not draw land. Okay, discard. Payable to Fairy. Okay, there's the fetch land. Let's go for an Omnath. Fetch. Fetch Shark. Loot Fountain, yeah. Let's go Binding on the ring. And let's just play another Fable. Keep up Tishana. As. Are we feeling alright position in this Amulet metagame? Yeah. I have not lost to Amulet. No attack. No attack. 10 mana. Khan the Great Creator. No. Big no. There's 2 cards left. What is it gonna be? A big march? Big march on Omnath. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Gonna take a lot of damage. Draw 5. Discard, fetch land. Okay, let's go Omnath. Play. Which lands do I have left? I don't wanna count. We're gonna swing 3 at Khan, the rest at my opponent. Still have not found another ring. We probably have to go to Ferry, bounce my ring. Still have a Stomping Ground left. Teferino. Finally time to bounce my ring. I could also bounce Tishana. Yeah, let's bounce Tishana. That's better. And we have so many cards in hand. Could just Solitude my own Solitude. Just to gain some life. But I think I'm doing alright. Discard land. I guess I don't need Keruga. Go. In my turn I can just Reflection copy the Tishana to stop the ring. And I'm not gonna draw any more cards. I don't have Endurance in the main. Like if they donation me, I could run out of threats. It's a lot of mana. Another march. March on the Omnath. Okay, I'm gonna Solitude my Omnath. Give me more life. Ring. Yeah, I don't think I wanna draw more cards. Feeling pretty confident here. How much damage do I have next turn? 3, 5. I don't think I need to play my Omnath. I kind of want to save it in the worst case that they have a damnation. Like I need something to finish the game. Okay, against Coffers. We bring in 3 force, 1 endurance, and thinking about subtlety. Probably don't have enough space. I bought out 2 Fables and 2 Teferi. Could also see cutting 1 ring, because there I can Bowmaster, Shieldwith deck. Maybe I cut 1 ring, bring in the subtlety. Oh, I guess the Fable can stay in. Let's try this sideboard plan. Okay, that's not a great hand, but not a hand I'm willing to mulligan. Having the force in the opening hand is definitely bad. Go. What were the other 4 matchups in this league? Ooh, you're asking me questions. I don't have that much knowledge about. Oh my god, I thought Island. Yeah, fuck me. Okay, well that's awful. Definitely don't want to draw the basics. You can either just rewatch it later, or we could just. Or you wait for my Twitter post when we 5-0. There's a demolition field. Oh god. That's the easy way how we can lose this. Go. Drawing your basics. Definitely not where you wanna be. Duress. Oh. Don't I wanna bluff Tidebinder? I could have bluffed Tidebinder, but my damage does matter in this matchup. And I don't wanna give him the info that I have both my basics in hand. I mean, now they know anyway, but I think it's more important to keep that information for me as long as I can. Okay, they have the Coffers. Full-on combo assembled. Shieldwood. Could be worse. Binding. I think I'll just bounce it. If they wanna spend their mana again for it, then I can Leyline Binding it. But the Leyline Binding usually is like more important. Like I need to hit the ring. Kinda need to hit the Khan. Just gonna bounce it. Why didn't I play Faust into Omnath? Because they have a Shield in play? I don't know. Oh, they don't even replay it. But they hit my Stomping Ground and I fucking threw my Fable. Yo. Do I really want to exile artifacts against the Khan the Great Creator deck? What else am I supposed to do? Let him draw 20 cards? Or what? Should it? I mean, I have to use my binding. I'd much rather save it, but... For a land? I mean... It is a red land, a tapped one, but better than nothing. Go. Can they take the artifacts from under the Leyline Binding with Khan? Yes. But I'm not worried about that. The only thing I'm worried about is Khan into Sandring Titan. And the ring. I'm worried about the ring. Oh god. Okay, it's just a Shieldred. Yeah, Shieldred is fine. Plenty of life to work with. I'm gonna go Fable. Need to draw an answer for their ring. And I'm gonna just Solitude the Shieldred. The games you lose against these decks is if they have the one ring. Because usually the mana, okay, but at some point they run out of action. So as long as you can get rid of the one ring, the deck doesn't do much. And Khan, obviously. The one ring and Khan. The rest of the deck I don't really care about. Hey, Caterpillar, thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome everybody. We're out here playing for the trophy. Yeah, they have another Field of Ruin. That's actually the biggest problem. Those Field of Ruins. Can you Keruga trigger on the stack? Solitude Shieldred, find the right land, Leyline. Okay, I'm gonna concede now. If they get Sandring Titan. They got Sandring Titan. Okay, so I don't know what that line would accomplish, Da Vinci. Why do it with the Keruga on the stack? Yeah. This time I don't want to draw my 2 basics. We're gonna run it back. Maybe I'm not sure about the Teferi's. Maybe I can afford to cut one Deadgon for a Teferi. Let's maybe try this. The Deadgon didn't look too good here. The thing is, what do I cut for Subtlety? I also think it's good, but is it better than any of the other cards? Actually, I think Fable is even better than Subtlety. This hand is great, though. We have plenty of answers for Khan. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my red sources. They usually wanna cut me off red. Okay, alone revealed. Sure. I can't imagine I need to binding anything on turn 2. The problem in the last game was just that I threw my 2 basics and they could strip mine me twice. That was the real problem. Perfect. Go. Pusher. I don't know what that card is. Knockout blow. This pass gets 2 life to cards where targets a red creature, deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature, you gain 2 life. That sounds kinda cute, but... Actually no, that sounds... Yeah, I guess in a burn infested meta game, that sounds alright. Let's... strip mine them. I think that's actually an option. Yeah, no, my hand is good. My hand is good. I can't complain. Go. Yeah, Lambo. You can definitely see me in Ghent. Okay, you wanna try again? Yeah, I think Coffers is not as bad of a matchup as people think. I've not lost 2 Coffers yet with this version. 3-2 strip mine. Okay. I guess I can get planes. Let's slam an Omnath. Ooh, even through the blue card. And now we have Reflection Tishana. Let's see how my opponent tries to beat that. Why Omnath decks always hit with the Banhammer? I know there's some Wizards employee who just hates 4 color, I think. Okay, they found the combo. Ring. Is that okay? It was them 1 card and box a turn. I think that's okay. I can live with that. Sure. Another Tishana. Nice. Now let's just binding the ring. And we pass. And I think I'll just upkeep tap their Coffers. Okay, another Omnath. That's a blue card. Another Coffers. Okay, infinite mana assembled. This force is basically reservated. Should Edict. Sacrifice. Each opponent sacrifice a creature token. I don't control a creature token. So that's okay. That's okay. Ring. Resolves. I guess you can draw one card. Guess I can Binding in response. Oh, they just let it happen. They don't even want to draw a card in response. I guess I'm still Binding the Ring because the Tishana will leave and then it gets ability back. Solitude. Okay. Attack for 7. Pass. Still keep up Tishana and... I mean, we just keep up double Tishana. They can have infinite mana. They do have infinite mana. 2, 6... Yeah, 10. What are we doing for 10 mana? Nothing, we untap. Okay.
One eternity later.
Khan. Resolves. No. March for 2. No. Come on. Scoop it up. Woo! Trophy! Easy going. Actually, it was not easy at all. we had to play it all out. Okay. And as a reward, Patsy gets a snack.